Hi guys, so we're gonna jump right into the workout. I just wanted to show you guys some things you guys could do with bands. This is my hip circle band from Peach by Nelly. I'm just doing a warm up here, just getting my muscles and my joints all warmed up. I'm doing a push up with just an extension with my leg, just getting my piriformis all warmed up. And then I'm gonna move into um, a lateral pull down with the bionic bar. I found this bionic bar at Modell's. So if you guys can find one online, you certainly can. I put an added resistance along with the one that already came with the bionic bar to give me more, to make it just more difficult and obviously to put more resistance on the actual bar. So I'm doing pull downs here. I really, throughout this whole quarantine process, the thing most I believe that has been the hardest to find moves to and to work out to has been my back. So um, doing these has really helped, especially with toning. So honestly, when all of this is over, I'm probably going to go ahead and continue to do all of these workouts that I'm doing here. I am doing a stand up now with the bar coming behind my head. This is really great for your quads. It's really great for the top of your spine. And it's really great for the top of your shoulders and your T spine right there. So not only does it work the lats, but it works the upper part of your back too, which was something I was finding was pretty difficult to target without any weights and all the stuff that I don't have. And then I'm going to do a front pull here. So again, I'm doing simultaneous movements, working my quads, my legs, and also my back here. Next, I'm going to just be doing it again. I did a lot of rounds. Again, I did about 6 sets with about 20 to 25 reps because I'm not doing any weight. So I really want to push up the sets and reps since it's just resistance, and I wanted to get a lot of toning going on. And now I'm just doing a closed grip pull down in the same position that I was beforehand. Chickpea is snoring in the background, so if you hear her, sorry about that. Next, I'm just doing a wide grip pull down. So this is really good, again, for your lats, and it's really good for the top of the spine there. Just focus on squeezing. And then I'm going to move into my upper body. Again, I'm going to be doing tricep pull downs here with my bionic bar. I took off that extra resistance just because it was just a lot of resistance. So it was pretty difficult to pull down into a tricep pull down. So again, I did a lot of these because I'm really focusing on toning and really getting those triceps nice and strong for my summer outfits, even though we don't know if we'll be able to wear those. But here I am again, just kind of pulling a little bit away from my body. I found that pulling away from your body instead of pulling into your body actually benefits your triceps a lot more. So if you have a cable machine near you or available, definitely pull out from your body as opposed to pulling in. And next I'm going to do the overhead pulls. So I find that these for me are really beneficial simply because I have trouble right underneath, or I guess they call it the wing of the arm. I always have a lot of trouble right there targeting that muscle and getting it really nice and toned. So doing things overhead for me, or even doing skull crushers with an easy bar is something that I find really beneficial. And then I'm going to be moving on to an ab movement here. So I'm just going out into that hold and then I'm pulling in. This is really good for just being sturdy, and it's also really good for basically telling myself to keep my stomach really tight. I wanted to do a full body here. I wanted to incorporate abs. I wanted to incorporate legs, back, shoulders, just so you guys could get an idea of a really good full body workout. Now this is going to be great for a back extension. So the lower part of your back right there, I'm getting it nice and toned, and you can pull down like I just showed you. And then I'm going to be moving into what you would do on a cable pull down. So it would be an ab cable pull down. This I'm just using the bionic bar, and I put that extra resistance back on just to have more pull on my stomach there. I've been doing a lot of these, and I'm really happy that I found this movement. And I kind of sat down and went over all the things that I could do with bands to get a really good full body workout and to really hit all the muscles that I really wanted to hit. And next I'm going to be moving into just an RDL with the band. I have my hip circle band on too, just to add more resistance there. Anything you can do to keep adding more resistance, adding more toning is really great. And then I'm going to do a RDL into a row here, so a bent over row, and then I go right up into that RDL. This is a great simultaneous movement for you, and you can do several of these. And then I'm going to just be moving into a rear lunge. You guys have seen me do a lot of rear lunges, and I'm just adding the band on for extra resistance on my hamstring and my glute tie in there. And I've been doing a lot of stairs lately too, so my muscles feel really nice and toned. And then I'm going to go into a high plank with jacks. This is more of the cardio version here, and then I'm doing the band again just to get toned on that outside of my thigh, that piriformis. And then I'm going to move into a little hip movement here, so into a jack, push up, and back into a low squat. And you can kind of make this little movement your own. You can add push-ups or not push-ups, or just go right into the squat however you feel comfortable. And then I'm going to hold in a very low plank and do jacks like this. So that's a really good finisher if you decide to do that kind of circuit. Moving into bicep curls with my bionic bar, just showing you some movements. And then I'm looking at the camera awkwardly and I'm doing a split stance squat with the bionic bar. That just gives a lot more resistance as you go up, and you can honestly add more resistance if you have multiple bands. You can always latch those on and snack those on. I'm moving into a good morning here, which is really great for the lower back, and it's also really great for that. And that was a upright row for my shoulders, and this is a front raise again for my shoulders. And I'm doing my rear delt here with the bionic bar behind me and pushing up as if I'm, pushing the haters away. And then next I'm doing a squat to a pull or a squat to a thrust. I'm just using the regular strong band here. This is the red version. This is all I could find. And then I'm going to move into a low row here and a single arm row for my back again. So a lot of this was back just because I find that the band workouts have really been beneficial for the back, and I needed something to really work my back because I don't have a lot of the weights, and unfortunately machines really are beneficial for a really good back workout. And then I'm just doing my Woodchoppers here. I'm not doing them down or I'm not doing them up. I'm just doing them in the middle of my body. This is really good for your obliques. It's really good for your lower back. So if you really want a good oblique movement and toning, I always tell people to do these because obliques is really good for toning. You don't want to do too much weight on your obliques because adding weight increases the size of the obliques. So if you don't want to be wider, I would just do toning. If you do want to be wider on your obliques, add weight. And now I'm just doing a kickback. I added my ankle weights here to give more weight and more resistance. And my camera was dying, guys, so I was trying to get as much as I could. And then I'm going to go into a lateral movement. Be sure to do these on both sides. And then top it off with an ab pull in a high plank. And you can do these on both legs. Thanks for watching, guys. And make sure to tag me and follow me if you do these.